Right now, the federal government shutdown is in its 22nd day, the second longest in U.S. history. Good evening. I'm Bria Berry in for Chris.
And I'm Laura Moritz. Millions are now at risk of losing federal food assistance. This month's SNAP and WIC benefits were sent out in September before the shutdown actually went into effect. Tens of thousands of Kansans who rely on SNAP to put food on their tables may not get that assistance next month.
And as KMBC 9's Andy Alcock reports, the ongoing federal shutdown means that money may be delayed or not available at all in November.
Caroline Wright was getting help loading her car from volunteer Randy Johnson at the Village Presbyterian Church food pantry. On a fixed income, Caroline said she comes to this appointment-only pantry for help.
Really important with the price of groceries now, and especially meat and everything. You just really can't afford to hardly buy anything.
Ann Bourne has been volunteering at the pantry for more than a decade. In addition to her time, today Ann brought some items to donate. With November's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP funding, in jeopardy due to the ongoing federal government shutdown, Ann is concerned about the people who need it.
It's really a sad situation when the politicians just don't seem to care.
One of those people is Eileen Albright. She said her trips to the pantry will become more frequent if the government shutdown continues much longer.
I think it's pretty sad that the government shutdown is affecting SNAP benefits. I'm one of the luckier ones. I don't get much, but it still does help.
According to the Department for Children and Families, about 188,000 Kansans rely on SNAP benefits each month. In Overland Park, Andy Alcock, KMBC 9 News.
Now, SNAP benefits for November are supposed to begin processing next Tuesday. If the federal government shutdown does not end by then, benefits may be delayed or interrupted entirely.
SNAP benefits also impacted across state line in Missouri. People looking to apply for benefits saw this message starting late last week. The Missouri Department of Social Services says November benefits are on pause due to a lack of federal funding.
And Missouri Senator Josh Hawley is trying to fill that gap. He introduced two bills to help fund food stamps and farm programs during the shutdown. The Keep SNAP Funded Act would keep SNAP funded, requiring Congress to budget the money necessary to do so. And the Fund Farm Programs Act would be reopen all Farm Service agents' offices and resume their services. This bill calls on the USDA to find the money to make that happen. Kansas Congresswoman Sharice Davids meet with the farmers today to highlight the impact of the shutdown of agriculture. Now, the conversation focused on key services like FAR subsidies and rural support offices.
These programs are truly a lifeline for rural America. They help our farmers recover when markets crash or weather destroys a crop. They keep small towns strong and food on our tables. And right now, all of that is frozen.
The work doesn't stop for farmers. We don't pause. We don't shut down. We have to keep going. And Congress should too.
And our KMBC 9 News crews will watch for updates out of Washington. We'll bring you any news regarding the government shutdown on Air Online and on our mobile app.